I know it's been a while since I did a video for the Division. So, yeah. Now, this is on my this is on what would have been my main character, the character that I started off with you guys. So, we're gonna keep doing with this character. I could play with my other character if you guys want, but I think it's probably better with the story like this. So, what we're gonna do is, yeah. Be quiet. So what I'm gonna do is, I'm not gonna do all the side quest missions with this character, due to the fact that there's a lot of it, and you guys probably don't want me to run around. You're probably here just for the main points, the main missions. I'll be honest, some of the side missions are very, very easy to do. So, without further ado, I'm going to do all the story missions. So, let's get started with Clinton, and we're going to do this medical one.
Need to get this apartment block cleaned up.
Please! No! Don't do this! I'm not sick! I'm not... Ah! God! Ah!
Got a lot of work ahead of us. They're scattering like rats. We'll get them all. Don't you worry.
I don't feel convinced with that scream, but, you know.
Our main suspect? We've located his residence at this apartment complex in Hell's Kitchen. You'll need to get inside and secure anything which confirms a link. Notebooks, hard drives, whatever you can find. But there's still civilians in there, and that means the cleaners are on their way to sterilize the place.
If Amherst's not the guy, I'll eat my centrifuge. His work has got to be your first priority.
We can't just leave those civilians, Doctor.
If we don't get this virus figured out, there won't be any civilians left to save.
Warning. Now we're exiting the safe area.
So, yeah. The thing is that I've learned, based on a few things, for playing on my other character. So, you might see that I'm doing a little bit better. Granted that the equipment that I'm using is not that amazing compared to what my character normally has. Yeah. Give me my cosmetic items. That's all I care about, cosmetic items. Okay, so another electronic spot. Now, if I remember correctly, yep, there is. The thing is that now at certain areas you have to be careful of these, because these things will be everywhere now. They're motion sensor bombs. So, easiest way to fix that is to just pop it. And there you go, you can continue on your merry way. Now the thing is that you have to be careful due to the fact that they're very random where they're placed. They're placed usually around these places here, collectibles, as well as where else? Around side quest missions, encounters. They're everywhere. And you'll know that they're around by a beeping noise. So, that's the best way you can tell when you're near one. It'll beep. And I'll be honest, you don't want to be near it. And does, because by God, you're gonna die. Because some of those inflict bleeding, which slowly reduces your health. So, it's not the most amazing thing, as well as you can't run, so it takes longer to get to places. It already does take a ridiculous amount of time to get somewhere too. So, let's get started. And truth be told, I've done a lot of these missions with my friends on my other character, but funny enough, I don't think I've done this one. So, we'll find out.
It looks like the place is on fire. We need to investigate the suspect's apartment while it's still in one piece.
Suspect? That's generous.
Innocent until proven guilty?
Please, I've met the guy. Those cleaner bastards have a collective psychosis. They're gonna
I'm still trying my best to make it talk string.
I forgot how so much of the M4 has such a ridiculous amount of kick and recoil to manage. Because the guns I have afterward on my other character, I have like 0 recoil, but that's only due to my weapon attachments. So let me just show you really quick. For me, what I usually do for my guns now is the stability bar. I will try to max that out as much as I can, due to the fact that the more stability you have, the more stable it is, and it becomes basically, some guns can become laser accurate. And when I mean laser accurate, I mean like I can snipe a guy very easily with it. But you know, it all depends. It takes a while to get there. Let's continue on.
They haven't burned the place down yet, thank God. I'd love to talk to one of these cleaners sometime, partially to find out what makes them tick, and partially to strangle him slowly while he told me.
Okay. Very interesting. Okay, you see how there's that sensor up there? Basically, if I had my my really strong high stability built, I could basically be sniping them right now. No. Go away. I don't want to deal with you. No, me and my friends hate these guys. They hit so hard. It's not even funny. Like, you shouldn't be able to hit so hard. Granted, they could die that easily if you are able to cause their backpacks to ignite. But that's about it. That's only if you get lucky.
Found Amherst's apartment. It's across the courtyard. But it looks like the direct route is blocked. You'll have to find another way there.
So, I don't know. So you can see a lot of people are dying. So now as you can see, they have a rifle.
How did you get in? Are they gone? Come on, let's get out. Hurry!
We'll send someone out to round up any survivors and get them back here safely. You're clearing a path for them, so just keep going.
Much. Yeah. Now the thing is that I don't. Some of you guys, I don't know, you were there when I was streaming out Warframe, and the video didn't pop up for a while, and I mean like a really long time. So I don't know why. It took like a day or two for the video to like actually upload itself. It's kind of weird. Yeah, the thing is that when I played this with my friends, some of my friends just like to just completely plow straight through the game without, you know, really listening to the story. He's not here to play the story, really. He's here to play the game with, you know, me and my friends. No turning person to fire. Oh, apparently he got thrown to the ground and he died. Interesting.
explode. Nope. Box does not want to explode. So you see there, that's what I'm trying to hit, that red box. These guys are the most annoying because of those fire grenades.
The apartment is upstairs. If Amherst is the author of the virus, he must have left some evidence. People like that don't destroy the proof of what they've done.
So, yeah, if you ask me, there's, what was it, 3 factions? Breakers, cleaners, and then, a military-based group that you have to fight. Now, the thing is that all of them are annoying, but all of them are pretty easy. The only thing is that the cleaners is that their flamethrowers apparently have as much range as, you know, a submachine gun in this game, which is the equivalent of an assault rifle. So basically, you know, they could snipe you with fire, because, you know, they just have the power to, for some reason.
Have a look around. It might have been looted, but whoever was in there probably wasn't looking for documents or hard drives.
And if you get lucky and find Amherst there, bring him in so I can ask a few.
We won't get that lucky. We never do.
Well, I can dream.
Wait, what happened to you? Your face got beat in or something. No? Okay. Why did he just randomly fall to the ground? Okay, interesting. Okay. Pretty big apartment. Oh, that was somebody else's. Not even the main one that I'm supposed to be looking at. It's here. Make sure there's nothing around the corner. Oh, that's good. Which I don't need. Oh well. Hello? Typical math equations. I have no idea what this is. This is beyond my head if you guys ask me. Let's see what's happening. Literally, this place is literally full of chalkboard. The entire chalkboard room. No, I think he painted it black. Yeah, I think he painted the walls black so he could write in white chalk. Ah. Okay.
I hope you found what we're looking for. It's high priority, so I routed an extraction chopper for you. But you'll have to secure the rooftop before it can touch down. Don't play with fire. Get the evidence back here safely.
Oh yes, I remembered now. Yes, my friend and I did do this. I remember it now. Oh my. Oh, this is gonna take a while. Can I go up here, please? I have the advantage. I have the height advantage up here. Advice. In this game, that does make a big difference. Height advantage. Now you guys are probably wondering why my magazine is like one enemy. It's due to one of the magazines that I have on this one is a purple if I'm right, and it gives me an extra 100 and...
Keep it up, Agent. We need that rooftop cleared so we can pull the evidence out.
It gives me an extra 100 and some odd, you know, RPM on this gun, which is ridiculous. Literally, it's just like you're literally blowing through magazine after magazine after magazine.
Normally, this chopper is for pickups from the Dark Zone only, pulling out highly contaminated material. But for the current op, we'll make an exception.
Now, if you guys want to like farm a ridiculous amount of drops, probably this would probably be the mission, I would say. Like for low tier, so like you and a couple of friends. These guys are like endless. Look at how Look at how many there are. It's ridiculous.
Lighthouse, this is Bluebird 2. Ready to retrieve the package.
Look at how main guys are, and there's main guys. No. See, look, there's an amazing, ridiculous amount of them, and I emphasize the ridiculous. Look, I can't even get to the spot without, being murdered. Get it? Because the moment you extract, everything kind of slows down with the extraction.
Lighthouse, this is Bluebird 2. Package acquired and we are returning to base. Bluebird 2 out.
You can see, finally, not get, brutally, attacked by ridiculous amounts of mobs. Come on. You didn't even see me from that angle. I should. Come on, just stay. You are starting to piss me off. A lot. That's why I am using a rifle scope on this ability. Why? Because the ability is pretty, accurate by itself.
With the evidence is inbound on HQ. I know we took civilian losses, but there would have been a lot more if you hadn't been there. Excellent work, Agent.
There we go. Ah, that was this mission done. Got some nice things out of it. Got a rifle suppressor. Now, granted, suppressors, they're okay. They're definitely very good. But the thing is that it doesn't do what, does in real life. It doesn't make it silent so that you can take pop shots at enemy from really far away and they won't get aggroed to you. Now, and definitely it reduces the amount of threat that you get when you're in a group. So, playing with a friend, you have a non-silenced gun.
Okay, Amherst's notes were definitely a game changer. Such a schmuck. I always knew he was a shithead. I uploaded a report on it. Have a look.
Okay, well, here you guys go.
What you're looking at is the smallpox virus. It normally takes 1 to 2 weeks for it to incubate in a host, and it's not contagious while it's doing so. Looking at Amherst's notes, it's clear he wanted to change that, to make green poison infectious while it developed, and to speed up that incubation process to make it spread faster. In English, it's more contagious and it reproduces faster. And that's bad.
So yeah, that's pretty much it. Not that amazing. Aw, see? But you know, it happens. So, now I'm starting to get some more, you know, some more equipment, give or take. Oh, what's in the magazine? Yeah. So, as you can see, this is the magazine that I'm talking about. It gives me more weapon damage, but the thing is that it increases my rate of fire, which adds more DPS. The thing is that that's really fast for a 30 round mag. That's 980 rounds per minute. That's fast. That's like ridiculously fast. Now the next spot would be, in terms of doing a story mission, would be to run all the way here to Tinderborn. Thankfully, my friends and I, more or less, had given me a fair amount of checkpoints, or the safe houses. Now these safe houses, like I said, all have side missions in it. Due to side missions in that said area, you get a ridiculous amount of XP. Like a ridiculous amount. Currently, one of my friends is currently doing stuff right now, and he hasn't touched most of the story missions. He's doing them as he goes throughout each section. But he's what, 27, 28 now, and that's from doing all the side missions with all the story missions in their respective areas when he's there. So. Now, also another thing is that when you do certain side missions in certain areas, it's guaranteed for some side quests that you get a purple schematic. These purple schematics are really good because at your tier, depending on what tier you're at, it's actually worth it. Oh, and you know, SASG 12K, which is basically a Sega 12, is very useful because it's a magazine shotgun, and it's totally worth it. In my opinion, I like pump actions because they do the most damage in terms of shotguns, but at the same time, the rate of fire is not amazing, and the time between pumps, it's what hurts you the most. Granted, you know, semi-auto shotguns, it does have that delay as well, but it's not like, you know, pang, shoot, rack, and then shoot. Granted, I'm exaggerating with the pause, but you get my point. There is that delay, and plus, you know, it's a really, really high pump. When you pump it, and the gun, it has a really heavy recoil. So it's really, really annoying. Oh. Oh, right. I did all the side quests in this little area, so. No dialogue? Oh, I guess there's no dialogue on this one.
We've pinpointed the Cleaners HQ. They're using a construction site as a base of operations and supply depot.
Kinda hard to hide when you're cooking up enough napalm to roast Canarsie.
What Captain Benitez means is that they've got their main Napalm B production facilities there. Without that, the Cleaners are a lot more manageable.
Of course, you can't just waltz in and pull the plug. This Joe Farrell guy seems to be their head honcho, and he's pulled in half their manpower to defend the place. You're gonna have to take him out to do the job right.
So, Joe Farrell, leader of the Cleaners. Anything I'll put in back here? Yep. Burn! Explode! Mr. Torque from Borderlands would be so happy with that. Yep, that's our guys. Hi guys, what's up? Bye. So, no, I said we would talk about anime on this channel as well. No, give me. Now let me just take a look at the things that are coming up for this next season. As I would say, for spring. Because it's been a while since I last checked. Now let me just take a look. Oh my. There's another eye cuts. Okay, so just FYI guys, when I talk about anime, I'm gonna probably talk about the anime that I find interesting. Now I could find a lot of things interesting, anything from like anime that's only about singing to anything that is you know, non-equivalent or is just weird. So that's one of the things. Just give me a second, guys. Somebody just text me. Oh, that's one of my friends telling me that he's on his way back. I have a friend that's is a Q&A tester for video games, which that's, you know, quality assurance. And who knows? He might be going to E3 this year. I'm a little jealous. Take my frustration out all you a-holes in here. But yeah, now back to anime. Let me just take a look really quick. Now, I'm pretty sure you guys are probably like, why would I talk about anime? Well, I like anime, and I was born in '92, so I grew up watching anime.
Agent, the cleaners keep starting fires and we don't have the resources to put them out. If we don't shut down their napalm production, we're one stiff breeze away from the entire burrow going up.
Thing is, they got their main production facility in the middle of their HQ, which is where you're going.
Find it, close it down, and make sure they can't rebuild.
Which means taking out boss man Joe Farrow. If he walks, he'll just start it all over again. The place should be packed with napalm tanks and gasoline. Any tanks you find, just take them out however you can. You don't want the cleaners to salvage that stuff when you're done. We've all seen the damage they can do.
See, that's the thing. You have so many suppressors at this point for me. It's like, what's the point? I'm playing by myself. Everything aggroes to me. There's no point in doing it. And...
Turner, Burnett, I need you and your people to get out there and guard the perimeter. I got a bad feeling.
Now I can see... Oh, ow. You! Excuse me. I was trying to do something. Now, the thing is that about bolt actions is that they're really good. They do really high amount of damage, but it's the same concept as, you know, like I said with pump action shotgun. The delay between bullets, unless you're using a covert SRS sniper rifle, those are the only ones that, you know, I would recommend. Because they have a higher rate of fire, so you can have a better follow-up shot. Oh. Why are you texting me still? sick. Sorry, guys. You know, I gotta respond to some of these texts. Okay, so let's continue on. Now, in terms of animes, I love anime. Like I said, I grew up in '92. I was born in '92, so I grew up watching, anime. So anything from Sailor Moon, because my sister watched it a lot, and when you're a group, when you're two siblings and there's one TV, and there's nothing to watch, you kind of just watch whatever it is. And my sister basically, when it was her time to watch her stuff, it turned to that. Also, there was Sailor Moon. Oh wait, I just said that. There's Sailor Moon, Cardcaptor Sakura, which was actually a fairly good one, like in terms of story. And yes, this is old stuff. Yeah, old. Yeah.
Easy there. What do you think of the bird? Does batch look okay? They're not bad. We would have liked it better if it hadn't almost come down on our heads. Get over it. Just go in upstairs and tell the boys they can start refilling their tanks.
Hold on. The police, you there?
What's up?
Can't raise Patterson's patrol. Get your heads out of your asses and keep an eye out. This could be it.
Gotcha, boss.
Now, if you ask me, I don't personally find a point in ADSing a lot, because it actually is a little bit harder to track targets, unless you're using a semi-auto rifle, a DMR, a semi-automatic rifle. It's easier. Now, in terms of anime, though, but Phoenix Wright anime. Ace Attorney, my bad. There's an anime about about Ace Attorney. That's actually very interesting. That's very interesting. Because I know a lot of my friends are like, oh, Ace Attorney reference. And I don't know a lick of what Ace Attorney is. So it's not that bad. Some of these are still going. There we go. One shot. But there's 100, which looks very interesting too. Apparently, it's a action ecchi harem mecha school sci-fi. Now, if you guys are wondering where I'm getting all this information, it's on AnyChart.net. It's the site that I usually go and use for all my anime information in terms of what's coming out, give or take, during what season. So, yeah, very interesting. This particular group of genres. Usually that's not one of these games that often in terms of there's a reduct? A reversion of it? Of Gundam Unicorn. Because Gundam Unicorn was technically, 7 movies? 7 movies that ran for about an hour, I think. Each? So I don't know. It says that it's free. Most of the time that it's redone. all those things. So that's actually interesting if they're gonna actually cut it up into an anime version instead of just 7 movies that span an hour to 2. Kuramukuro. Ooh, that's interesting. Very interesting. It's another action mecha. Now, I'll be honest, like I said before,
Heads up, people, we got company! Drop what you're doing and kill those sons of bitches! Keep them away from the tank! You hear me? You can't let them get to the tank!
I wonder why. No, but yeah, anything mecha based, because it's just, that, when you're a kid, something doesn't well, for me, it's, one is that, it's mech, giant robot. It's the one thing that makes me giggle. So anything like Mech Warrior, anything, Armor Core, yes. Armor Core. What else is there? Macross. Which, Macross is the Japanese version of the name. Now, if you were the English version of it, is called, the Battletech, they called it. It's kind of weird. Bad name, if you ask me.
Warning. Explosive chemical signature detected. Source identified.
Now, funny enough, there's actually another Macross coming out as well in spring, which is called Macross Delta. Now, it doesn't say Delta. It has the triangle that is situated with the word Delta. So, that way it's the only way. Now, if you guys have watched any of the Macrosses, there is a ridiculous amount. It's just like Gundam. Started way back in like the 1980s, if I'm right, with Macross, Super Dimension Fortress 1, or as they called it, the SDF-1. Now, if you guys want to watch something that has a ridiculous amount of that's war-based and lots of ridiculous missiles, because in that one, it's basically how do you kill an enemy? Mass missile barrage, like ridiculous amount of missiles. Like you're gonna laugh your butt off so hard because there's so many missiles. That's how many missiles. And to put it into perspective,
Explosives armed, ready for detonation.
And to put it into perspective, think of it like this. You know how in Gundam, okay, they have missiles, right? Okay, they have a fair amount of missiles launching. Okay, and then you also have, the ridiculous amount of laser beams, aka insert Freedom Gundam into Mega Swift and the Strike Freedom. Insert Dragoons. You know how there's that ridiculous amount of lasers, right? Now think of that, but about 20 times more with missiles. Like up to wazoo. And that's including like nuclear missiles. It's a little scary. Like, I joke, a little scary. Oh.
Now you all know what we're doing here and how important it is. You all know what's gonna happen if we don't burn this thing out. There's people counting on us. Our families, our friends, the whole damn world. So that's why we gotta hold the line against anyone. And I don't care if they say they're from the government. You know they're lying. We stop them here, we can still save the city. We can still save the world. We let them through, then everything we've done for nothing. And we ain't gonna let that happen.
Oh, FYI about this mission, do not stand right next to the tank, like right on that platform. But let me tell you, you will get shreked. Really good. Me and my friends, we were like, oh, let's just stand there, stand right next to it, and now, back to back to what I was saying, like, in terms of anime, with that, God, that guy, because it's torque.
Just so you know, we can see the explosion from here. Now, there's probably more napalm tanks in the building. Take care of them first, then see what you can do about Pharaoh.
Yeah. That's why. You don't want to stand next to him, because you will get fired, like, very, very... No, anime, no. I like anime because it's ridiculous, in certain respects. It's like, oh, you could get a lot of stupid things, like, you know, retarded missile spam.
Echo available for playback nearby.
Funny for me, because, you know, it's things that you can't see happening in real life. Although, granted, you know, the concept of giant mechanized robots, totally possible. Not now, maybe it's 30, 40 years, maybe into the future. Totally possible. Okay, there's also things, a mech show called Pet Labor. It's the same concept as Gundam. It's a giant robotic suit that's piloted by a person. And actually, Pet Labor is actually a very good one because it's very old too. But compared to back then, it was totally amazing. No, Alphonse, totally worth it.
Finally, I'm going to get rid of all this freaking styrofoam. Just keep your mind on the job. You don't want to get any of this on you.
So yeah, here they're making, you know, making napalm. And that's the thing, you're gonna get a lot of these, like, oh, don't know what this person looks like. What this person is. Don't know because they're wearing masks, because your Rift Watch can't, you know, tell you who it is. Where am I supposed to go? I can't see anything when it turns all blue like this. It's really annoying. Let's go. See again. Actually, right. There's a little box stuck in this little corner here. It's well hidden. Now, in terms of going back to the animes, there's not exactly that many going on right now that I can see that are catching my attention immediately. And this is just me, skipping through it really quick. But what can I say? I'm just basically going as best as I can. Oh, well, if any of you guys want to know, Terraformers is gonna have another sequel. Now, I've never watched Terraformers. It never really caught my attention, really. But, for all you guys that, did look it, there. It's in spring, but there's no particular date yet to when it'll be coming out. Sure. Yeah, it's only, shorts. Oh god, wow. Okay, if you guys go into the PlayStation Store, and you go to free games, you'll see a game called Onigiri, which is, if I remember my friends telling me, it's I think an MMO of some sort. But yeah, not 100% sure, but that's what, if I remember correctly, they were telling me. And yeah, apparently there's an anime short to be out for that. I'm actually slightly interested. Detective Conan still somehow, after 900 plus episodes, still just as popular. Heck, it's technically, it's still outliving, Naruto and all that stuff, which, what? It makes sense because, Detective Conan is actually, good. Besides, a character screaming, believe it every 20 minutes.
Okay, people, here's what we're gonna do. We're gonna fall back, we're gonna meet up at the watchtower, and we're gonna hold them there. You hear me? That's where we're gonna make our stand, and that's where they're gonna wish they never messed with us.
It's funny that they give you this vantage point.
Listen up, whoever you are. And your feds, but really, it don't matter. You're doing the wrong thing, and you're gonna die because of it. The men you're facing, they're here to do what no one else had the stones to do. They could have left. They could have gone home to their families. But they stayed to burn this thing out, to make sure it got stopped here. They sacrificed themselves. And then you come along and try to fuck it all up, because you're not hard enough to do what's gotta be done? It ain't gonna work. My boys are better than that. And we're gonna see this thing through over your dead body.
Blah 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 blah. Basically, that's all I hear. Now, the thing is that, if you ask me, people that think like that, like, I'm doing the right thing, I'm always doing the right thing, Sure, you think that you have good intentions, of course, everybody has good intentions, but what he's doing, technically, is the same thing as, Hitler. He's basically causing, genocide. Because he doesn't think a cure will ever happen. So he says, just burn everybody up. Are you joking me? Apparently there's another Yu-Gi-Oh movie coming out. Oh my. How? How is this still a thing? After, like, sure, after, motorcycles and all that shenanigans, dice. I don't understand anymore. Like, how much more is there? how much more, you know, can you milk a product? Granted, you know.
What are you waiting for? Get in there!
Granted, you know, some anime, you know, will milk it until it dies, like, you know, Naruto and all those things. The thing is that originally Naruto did, you know, it did interest me. But then, you know, it started having, you know, a constant, you know, believe it, and after about like the third episode, I started getting sick of, you know, that one catchphrase. It's, you know, it happens. Now, I expect it to be good, and at this point, maybe, at some point, if I wish to indulge myself, I'll go and watch the whole, you know, thing.
Everybody's going in!
Maybe. But that's all dependent on how I feel. Now, the thing is, granted, you know, I can never say that, you know, in a certain season, there will never be an anime that I don't want. So, you know, spring, summer, fall. There's usually at least one anime that I will watch out of the list. Even if I said I didn't watch it. Some of my friends will scream at me and say, watch it, it's really good. One particular one being, I looked at One Punch Man, and I kind of said, meh, don't like it, don't like the look of it. And I'm pretty sure a lot of you guys are probably going to be screaming at me now, saying, like, you didn't like One Punch Man? Huh? Yes, I didn't like it for a second.
I need to be out there.
Due to the fact that, you know, I just couldn't deal with the design of the character. But then, you know, figure it out finally. It happened. Fire! Ow. One problem about this mission by yourself is that there's a ridiculous amount of enemies. So you're constantly running around with your head cut off, just trying to, like, you know, do damage. Now, my trick is basically get height, use it. Now, once he gets it within a certain range, however, you just gotta start throwing it out the way. Look at that, look at that. This flamethrower has game range, it's not even funny. Now, what you basically do afterwards in this situation is you just keep kiting him. That's the one thing that's easy about flamethrower, guys. Just kite them.
Detonation sequence.
Oh no, the world. Let's blow up. Of course, granted, you know. Hey, what's up? Give me some time to, you know, go in and loot everything. I know there's goodies somewhere. Now, in reality, you wouldn't be taking time to do this. You'd just be running your butt off. As fast as you can, as far as you can. Run for your life. I hate the wave marker in this game. Because don't go to the exact point to give you, you are boned. Oh. The OVA of Girls und Panda, which I'm actually looking forward to because Girls and Panther is actually one of the one of the anime that I actually really enjoy. It's very unique.
Someone should have told Farrell that lighting up was bad for his health. With him out of the way, and their main source of napalm out of commission, the cleaners are going to be a lot easier to deal with. A lot of people on the streets are going to owe you their lives, whether they know it or not. Good work.
Wait for it. I know there's dialogue that's supposed to be coming. And after that, I will call it quits for today because my friend and I were planning to do some stuff. Come on. Come on. Come on. Run over and grab this phone really quick. Now, the thing is that I've done all the side quests on my other character, and I'm not going to, you know, run around and, I'm not gonna go run around and make you guys
Agent,
watch.
thank God you got that Pharaoh character. We're gonna upload a video we found that incriminates the whole lot of them. Makes me sick to see it.
I'm not gonna make you guys, you know, watch me, you know, look and collect all of them. So here's the little video. So yeah, that's what happened to this one lady. She got torched, literally. Literally. Now, let me just...
John, where are you? We're right at the gate. The National Guard haven't let anyone through in like half an hour. People are fighting with the guard. Shit! Someone just threw a brick. This is getting ugly. Where are you? We're about a mile behind you. Nothing's moving. People are leaving their cars and walking. Hey, what's happening? John, they shot someone. Linda, get down. They... Ah! John! John! Hello?
So yep. And that's what happens when things go foobar really fast. Now, I'm pretty sure some of you guys don't know what foobar is, but that means fudged up beyond all recognition, which is a term that was used, I think, in World War II, that the Americans used to, you know, basically give a situational report on what. But yeah, Girls und Panther, definitely a good anime to watch. It's very funny. It's all about tanks. It's totally, you know, one of those, you know, you'll laugh your butt off, you know, listening to it. Because, you know, you got, basically the concept is that, you know, in modern day age, schools and districts are not on land because, you know, if I'm right, I think the population is too big for Earth, which, you know, it's going to happen to us. And so there are district schools, buildings on large scale landing craft, which are basically turned into they're not landing craft, but they're basically districts. They're cities. They're small cities on top of a large carrier-based ship, and it's actually, you know, very unique. It's the concept would be, you know, amazing if that was the case, if that were to happen in real life. But another thing is that the reason why I call it Girls und Panther is because girls, there is a what do they call it? A tradition that females would take up tanking, as they call it, tanking, and it would be basically, you know, like, what is it? What would be the equivalent? If you were to take it during school, it would be equivalent to, you know, getting on a roll. It's kind of weird. Don't ask me how it works. It is mind-boggling for myself. But in terms of the anime, though, it's very good because the group of girls that you follow and the school is very diverse. Like, in terms of the tanks that they use everything from German to the Japanese tanks to I think some Italian tanks. No, they don't use any Italian tanks. But what there is there's a tournament, and whichever school, you know how all schools are, and all tournaments are. You know, you get bragging rights if you win it. And what happens is, you know, they go up against a tanking school that's you know, mostly German, so, you know, Tiger tanks. There's British ones, so, you know, Churchills and Crusaders. Then there's, you know, the Americans, which is, you know, all the Shermans, Firefly. Actually, no, Firefly is British. They remodeled it. But, you know, there's the Americans with their Shermans. There's Russia with, you know, their T-34s and their dirt cannon, you know, their kind of KV-2s, you know, all those. But the thing is that when you look at the main group that you're watching, you're following, it's diverse. They're using everything. If I remember right, they are using a Stug 3, which, you know, that's a German, based tank. And then they have a M3 Lee, which is an American tank. They're using a Type 98, a T98. I'm not sure because, you know, I'm using my knowledge from War Thunder Ground Forces, which is, you know, very limited to what is in Girls in Panther. But, you know, if you like War Thunder, watch Girls in Panther because, you know, in terms of, like, you know, tank, it's very good. And, you know, it tells you, you know, things that you would normally have to do, you know, if you were actually, you know, tanking. Now, the thing is that during this tournament there is, you know, fighting, but it's not like, you know, when they shoot around, you know, it, you know, explodes and kills everybody. No, it's not that. Thank God. It'd be scary if that was the case. But, yeah. Okay, so, FYI guys, just about this in general. Now, the thing is that here, if you get the supply lines, what you get is clothes vendor, which he sells clothes, but the most important thing that, you know, some people are looking for, like I was, is the weapon skins. This guy sells weapon skins. Very, you know, crucial for the people that want to look fabulous with their guns at the same time as playing. But a good one, depending, because this character is already gone to the Dark Zone. My character, this one right here, she's done Dark Zone already. So, you know, it's nice. But the one that you guys should probably get is this one here if you're starting out. It's called the Advanced, it's called the Armory, which opens up the Advanced Weaponry, which basically guarantees you that once you hit level 3, it will always be selling yellows. Some purples with some yellows. It's actually very important, you know.
This is great. With this stuff installed, we can really take care of business. You done good, kid.
It's very important because, you know, once you get the high levels, you need it.
Nice. The armory's up and running now. More weapons and equipment for the good guys. Way to go, Agent.
Now as you can see, he's selling purples. Later on, once I hit level 30, well, I've already hit level 30 on my sub character, but when you get to level 30, he starts selling, you know, wow, brain. He starts selling yellows, which is very useful. Now, also, let me just run all the way over there. Up here, once you finish the game, over here will be a vendor, which uses Phoenix credits. Now, Phoenix credits are an endgame currency, so they're equivalent to Destiny's, what is it, what would it be, Strange Coins? Yeah, I guess Strange Coins, because, you know, they're hard to come by. But, yeah, basically, when you talk to him, he will have blueprints on a cycle system as well. So, after, you know, I think for him it's after like 3-4 days, he changes stock. And you get basically blueprints for yellows, which is nice. So you can start, you know, building yellows. If you really, really want some yellows, you can. But, yeah, that's good. Also, another thing about the recalibration system, recalibrator, I learned after watching a couple of videos. What you want to go for, if you can. Okay, you see on my knee pads, their stats, there's a 40% for salvaging. Salvaging, in concept, says that it's, where's the stat? Character, right? Character. Now, if I go down, it'll tell you exactly the particular. In survivability, it's no exploration. Here, salvaging increases the chance of finding more and better items. Now, this, from what people have said online and everywhere else, it says that basically it increases your drop chance of, you know, getting, you know, purples instead of getting blues, and instead of getting purples, you could have a slight chance of getting a yellow. When I mean a slight chance, it's probably like, you know, in the four decimal points after 0. It's like 0.0005% chance of getting a yellow. Granted, when me and my friends were playing for fun in the Dark Zone, I actually got 2 yellows in that one Dark Zone run. I got a performance mod, and then I got a a pair of gloves. But yeah. No, in terms of anime, there's nothing else really out besides, you know, watching more Gundam, Kido Senshi Gundam The Origin, which Kido Senshi is Mobile Suit, if I'm right, if that's the translation of it. But in terms of that, you know, there's not much else in terms of anime right now coming out that catches my eye. Oh, there's Under the Dog that seems to be catching my eye, but that's an OVA. So it's, you know, we'll see. But that's it for today, guys. That was only, you know, 2 story missions. You know, sorry about that. I'll probably have to play on this character some more, so I could get, you know, to all the side areas. You know, get over here. The thing is that, you know, I might just get my friends to plow me through a bit on this character and not do the story missions, but we'll see. But like I said, you guys let me know. If you guys really don't care about what my level is, I can play on my other character, and, you know, it'll be faster because I could teleport to each location, and I can do that. And the thing is that the enemies will all scale to my level with that character. So it's not like it's gonna be me, exactly just, pile driving through. I'll still have to take my time, but it's not, like flick, 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 click, click, click. No, it's dead, it's dead, it's dead. No, it will take me some time to kill stuff, especially the yellows. But, yeah, so that's it for today. So anybody new that's to my channel or watching this, I'm part of a community called Nerdified, and there's a segment in my subscription that you can go to that is called Nerdified Game Room. Yes, Game Room. That's part of the community as well. That's where all the gamers are. So go there, check them out, check out their videos. Different variety. I play on the PS4 in stream. I know my one of the other people there is a PC gamer. So, there's a different variety there because, since I don't have a decent PC, which is one of the main things I'm going to get once I get work, or if, you guys, if you guys, get more, if I get more subscribers, we'll see, get a partnership with YouTube or something along the lines of that, make money off of YouTube, which would be nice, and I'm doing it while playing games, which, that's good for me because I like video games. But, yeah, that's one of the things that are on my list of priorities right now. Getting work and getting some new equipment that'll help improve my quality of video and this live stream. So, also, I'm not asking for any likes. No, don't. If you don't like the video, don't like the video. That's all fine and dandy. But what I want from you guys, if you're watching, is to, leave me some comments about what's good, what's bad, what I can improve on, what you think I can, or you think I shouldn't do, all that stuff. Because that helps me. That helps me give an idea of what I'm doing wrong or what I'm doing good. And with that, I will be calling it a day. Thanks for watching. Come check me out. Tomorrow I will be streaming War Thunder. And actually, I've been doing some airplanes some more now. It's weird. Sometimes I can have good days doing airplanes. Some days I cannot fly an airplane for my life. So, we'll see. Oh! One of my other friends is on. So with that said, I will see you guys tomorrow at for the stream. So until next time, see you guys, and thanks for watching. And bye.